Hello, Guardians. It is Ebontis, and we are back in the tower with a Zur video. I'm back from vacation. I missed a couple Fridays, but we are back. Did record the last word last night, actually. We're going to try and do that more on Thursday evenings, probably on the YouTube channel. So if you guys are catching those live, thank you. But we had a really good chat with Patty Cakes. Huge sandbox changes coming, and obviously the hype for the 24th showcase. We'll be live on the 24th, so come check me out on the 24th. I will be live streaming that one. Let's see what Tentacle Face has today. All right, so quick run through. You got Trinity Ghoul, Raiden, Flux, One-Eyed Mask, and Sanguine Alchemy. Let's talk about them. First thing we've got is Trinity Ghoul. Next season, you're going to have Overload champions being stunnable by bows. This bow, you basically just should buy it before I say anything else. If you don't own this bow already, buy it. Because if you can get this bow and then you can get the catalyst, this thing is fantastic. I just got done talking about it in my video about exotics for champions next season. This one for ad clears, especially if you have arc shields at all, is basically one of my favorite bows to use once they added the catalyst to it. So you need to get the bow, but then if you can figure out how you can go about getting the catalyst as well, upgrade that thing, it absolutely just crushes groups of enemies, and then also it's just really effective. So please buy this bow if you do not have it for some reason. Okay, Hunters, 2 for 2 over here. Buy this. Don't even think. Even if you don't have a Hunter, just buy it. You may ever use a Hunter in your life. Buy this thing. Because for one, it's getting an upgrade. I think it's actually going to be doing more next season. I think there's a tweak to it. I'd have to go back and look. But it doesn't even matter, because if you ever use Arc Staff, that whole subclass is going to get a bit of a tweak. And then, yeah, Arc buff, Arc Staff buff next season. You have 20 recovery, 20 intellect, 10 strength, and 11 like, the only thing you might want is some mobility on this one, but 67 total, 20 recovery, 20, and that, just buy this. Like, I don't care if you have a Hunter or not, just stick it in your vault, never delete it, lock it down. This is like probably one of the best rolls I've ever seen on this thing. So please, buy this chest armor. You are going to thank me. I promise you. It's amazing. I didn't even tell you what it does. Basically, quick successive attacks with Arc Staff increase its damage and output duration. So when you're in your super, you do more damage and make it last longer. If you like Arc Staff, that's already going to be getting a buff to last even longer, put this on there. It's going to last forever, and then you have amazing stats to go with it. So if you like Arc Staff, you may ever use it. I don't care if you even have a Hunter or not. Just buy this thing, please. It's amazing. Titans, we've got the One-Eyed Mask. Perks here, highlight the enemies who dare to damage you, so you're going to be able to see who's damaging you. Track down and destroy your enemies for an overshield. So you can use this in both PvE and PvP. It was crazy in PvP, like, a year or two ago. It pretty much had its heyday for a while. Finally got brought down to reasonableness, but still, if you kill an enemy and you get an overshield for killing them, it's a nice way to stay in the fight. And again, that works in PvP, but also in PvE. If you're in fights, every time you kill an enemy, get an overshield. I'm sure it has like a global cooldown, but a way to stay survivable and alive longer. It's not a bad thing. Stats here are okay. 62 total stats. You do have 15 resilience, which heightens use. You've got strength, you've got mobility. Personally, those are kind of wasted. The fact that recovery is 3, intellect is 6. Unfortunately, the stat roll on this one is kind of weak in general. Resilience isn't completely terrible, and maybe if you have if you've only got one in collections, this is probably better than collections. But unfortunately, strength and mobility, not really doing my Titan a whole lot for PvE. Mobility might not be a bad thing. Maybe you're running shoulder charge, however it wants to work. It's not awful, but again, I've seen much better stat rolls personally. Without recovery and intellect, this definitely doesn't shine in PvP, but you might be able to have some fun with it. But again, if you don't have this as a Titan, definitely buy it. It's one of those things that will kind of just keep you alive more frequently all the time. Finally, we've got the Sanguine Alchemy for the Warlocks. Still one of my favorite, like, Dracula-looking robes. Still very, very cool looking. The perk is Blood Magic. Weapon kills while standing in any rift. Pause the rift's countdown, extending its duration. Further kills maintain and extend the length of the pause. So while you stand in the rift, the cooldown stops. When you get kills, you make the cooldown go longer, at least probably go back up to its cap. So if you're standing in the rift, it's going to last. And then while you get those kills, you're going to make it last even longer, get the duration. I may have said that wrong, but yeah, weapon kills while standing, and then further kills maintain. So basically, if you keep killing stuff in your rift, it's going to last for a very long time. Makes them pretty powerful. You've got 16 recovery. It's a good thing for Warlock. Definitely helps the rifts. Discipline for grenades can be beneficial. Resilience, you always need some, but again, if that was down in intellect, this would be kind of fantastic. Strength isn't bad. Warlocks do have decent melee abilities, but the intellect being 2 kind of hurts because resilience doesn't do that much really for a Warlock. But 16 recovery, not bad. Overall, I don't think this is going to be anything that like breaks the game, but rifts are going to be getting a little bit more love from different exotics and playstyles and things of that nature. So we'll see if this thing gets any love. If you don't have this already, I would probably like buy it, stick it in the vault, you know, maybe save a reasonable 61 stat roll copy instead of the collections at like 45. But overall, this one's not quite as exciting. But yeah, this Trinity Ghoul for next season, absolutely, please buy this bow. It's too much fun. When you get the catalyst, you'll understand it's even better. But this Raiden Flux is absolutely insane. I'm literally going to take a screenshot right now just so I can go ahead and put that up on Twitter as well. This is absolutely nuts. Please buy this. Ever for your hunter, you'll never probably take it off. So that is Xur for today. It's August 20th, in case you're wondering. He's going to be here from Friday through Tuesday. And then on Reset on Tuesday, we have the showcase. It's 9 a.m. Pacific time. They're doing the pre-show at 8. And I will be streaming, I'll basically be co-streaming everything. So I'll be in here in chat with my reactions, kind of going over everything, and then we're going to jump into the new season of The Lost, which just got tweeted out. Looks like Marasav is coming back, Dreaming City's probably going to be involved. That is official, that is not a leak, that was from Bungie, in case you're wondering. So we have Season of The Lost coming, and then we have the showcase right before Season of the Lost gets here to talk probably hopefully more about Witch Queen. So thank you guys very much. If you did enjoy this video, drop a like below. Leave a comment if you've got thoughts about any of these exotics, but that Hunter one is fantastic. If you guys want to find me on Twitter, it's at Ebontis, twitch.tv/Ebontis. I stream there. And if you're new to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button and the alert bell. And if you really want to support the channel, you can hit that join button and give that support there as well. Thank you guys. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.